Pro Construction Studio in downtown Jackson. It's the Bart Hawley Show. I'm Adam Bragginser, inviting you to join Bart and his guests. Director of Jackson County Parks and the Cascades, Kyle Lewis. From Dawn Foods, Director of Corporate Giving, Sarah Richmond. For Albion Swinging at the Shell, Caroline Dobbins-Hurto. And for Young People of Purpose, Diane Washington, with board members Alex Curling and Tanoy Jackson. And now, here's Bart.
Why, thank you very much, Adam, and good afternoon, everyone. And welcome to the show. Glad you're there. We've been waiting for you. Thanks for joining us today on a beautiful Tuesday afternoon. Right now, 76 degrees in Jackson, and we're expecting maybe some showers later today, a 40% chance of showers and thunderstorms after 2 p.m., but no severe weather is in our forecast for today or tonight. Showers potential tonight and cold tonight, low 54. Tomorrow we will only get to 67 for a high, but we will enjoy sunshine all day. Thursday, sunny, 74, and it's going to warm up all the way through the weekend and into and past Labor Day. Sunny on Friday, 80, 83 sunny on Saturday, sunny and 89 on Sunday, and Labor Day, sunny and hot, high of 90. No rain in the forecast from Friday through Tuesday. A beautiful Labor Day weekend is in store for all of us. Thank you, Kelly Express, bringing you today's weather with great specials at every location, 15 in the Jackson area. And be sure and visit their latest location, County Farm Road. And particularly this weekend when it gets hot, you'll want to cool off in their beer well, the walk-in beer cooler at County Farm Road. Today, the 29th of August, the month is winding down. It is National Chop Suey Day, National Lemon Juice Day, and National Sport Sampling Day. A chance to try a new sport you've never tried before. Brandon, what would you pick?
Curling.
Curling, yes.
It looks like fun.
So many curling pavilions in Jackson. It would be easy to sample that today. I would say a lot of people might sample pickleball, more on that a little later. On this day in 1966, the Beatles had their last performance at Candlestick Park in San Francisco. They actually did perform once after this, and that was on the roof of Apple Records in London, but that was not a paid concert. The one in Candlestick Park was, one last time coming together. The Soviet Union tested its first atomic bomb in 1949, a little late to the game. They codenamed it First Lightning. Should have been third or fourth. On this day in 2005, Hurricane Katrina slammed into the Gulf Coast, and we all remember that, and people are still dealing with the aftermath of that hurricane as Florida residents are preparing for a hurricane that's forecast to hit the Gulf Coast at Category 3. Now, when Katrina hit the Gulf Coast, it was Category 3. And it was the surge, the storm surge, the wall of water that was most devastating. On this day in 1862, the North and South clashed at the Second Battle of Bull Run at Manassas, Virginia. And who won that one, Brandon? The North or the South?
The North.
Bad news. The South. And in 1967, it was the final TV episode of The Fugitive starring David Janssen. Back then, when everyone only got 2 channels, maybe 3, Everyone watched the same thing, and that night, 78 million people tuned in for the series finale. Now on to Today in the J, brought to you by Experience Jackson. And you can just have the day off today. Nothing going on today in the J. Nothing. Make your own fun. We had a lot of fun being made over the past weekend. The Downtown Cruise Night and Jackson Symphony Orchestra Pops concert on Friday night. Beautiful weather as the storm moved out. Skies cleared up. Humidity's dropped, and people turned out in droves to walk up and down Michigan Avenue and Jackson Street and Pearl Street and check out the classic cars. And then people stuck around for the Jackson Symphony Orchestra Summer Pops concert. The Salute to Hollywood had the Maestro Aben and the orchestra play such hits like the theme from Jaws, Moon River, Star Wars, and much more. A free event for the community and a great summer tradition at True Community City Square at Horace Blackman Park. On Friday afternoon, it was the latest unveiling of the newest piece of public art in Jackson. It is in the MLK Roundabout, and this is an absolutely beautiful sculpture that was erected by a Chicago artist, Elmos, and he was in town for the unveiling. And he has done a number of very significant pieces of art in Chicago. And there he is with George Brown from the Jackson Public Arts Commission. The sculpture lights up at night.
Yeah, it looks beautiful.
And if you look close, it's very intricate. It's just the community holding hands. Great statement and a great view from MLK. Civil War muster, another success, this 36th annual muster this past weekend at Sparks Foundation County Park, AKA the Cascades Falls Park. What do you prefer, Brandon, Sparks Foundation County Park or Cascades Falls Park?
I'm used to the Cascades Falls Park.
Well,
I'm okay with both.
Yeah, Kyle Lewis is going to be here with us in a few minutes, so we're going to ask him once and for all, what is the name of this park, and let's just settle on one name. But we had thousands of people from all over the Midwest. People have actually come from Sweden to participate and watch the battles. A number of interactive activities. They had a kids muster. They had a lot of vendors, food trucks, the coffee wagon, an exact replica of what a coffee wagon looked like on the battlefield. Musicians. We had a fife and drum band, Abraham Lincoln, and other dignitaries from the war between the states in attendance. He's a very tall man.
He is.
Yes, was and is. And, you know, we do have some photographs of Abraham Lincoln, and this guy, I would say, a dead ringer. Well, I mentioned pickleball might be the sport that you would try today, because now we have more facilities to pickleball. And yesterday morning, dozens of members of the Jackson Area Pickleball Association turned out as county dignitaries and others were there for the ribbon cutting ceremony at the Hearst Foundation Pickleball Complex, and JTV was there.
Well, welcome. I'm Kyle Lewis. I'm the County Parks Director, and I just want to give a thank you all for being here. This is an amazing turnout, so we're really excited. I know all of you are really excited to get these courts open, so I'm just going to give a brief overview of the project, and then I'll turn it over to some speakers that we've got for today. But the project that we're here for, we're opening our newest facility for Jackson County Parks, the Hearst Foundation Pickleball Complex. I would say the project's about 98% complete, but we didn't want to wait any longer to open it up. There's some donor recognition signage that's still in production, and some grass to be planted around the edges of the court still, but we're going to wait until September to do that. So construction started back in April on this project. It was designed by the Smith Group out of Ann Arbor, and Mark Woodhurst was the architect. I know his dad is a pickleball player, probably out here somewhere today. Lots of local contractors involved in this project, led by R.W. Mercer. I don't know if Ryan is here, but he's been our project manager. He's done a great job of staying on top of all the details. Mercer was the general contractor. Lester Brothers did the site work. Cook Concrete was involved. Bailey Excavating did the asphalt. Dave Powers' company, fence company, did the fence. And G Farms will be doing the landscaping that's to come.
My name is Jeremy, as Kyle said. I work for the Department of Natural Resources, specifically for the Michigan Natural Resources Trust Fund. This is by far the best part of my job. I've been to a lot of ribbon cuttings, and this is amazing. So I'm very excited for all of you.
I want to thank everyone who participated in this and the creation of it, because all of you are part of it. Your enthusiasm for pickleball has made a difference in Jackson, so much so that the county board saw fit to work with American One Credit Union to rehab the Rollatorium into an indoor pickleball court, so we will have year-round pickleball in Jackson going forward also.
I'm going to start out with our Parks Village. I want to thank everybody. What was it, 3 years ago? 3 years ago we had our Parks Village, and I'm happy to report we didn't have to use a dime of that for these courts. Yeah. Because these courts were truly a community build. We started out with our DNR Trust Fund grant, matching grant for $300,000. Then we went out to the community. We had 7 foundations, 11 companies or corporations. We had 4 service clubs, and we had 69 individual donors, and I think they're all here today. It looks like it. But I want to thank also my Parks Board members. I know we got a bunch of them out there. We got 2 right here, Marge and Tony. So they need a round of applause because they really worked hard on this and helped us move to the county commission, and we can't thank the county commission enough too. They're great partners.
Hopefully for the new players to the game today, you will get a feel for the game and find out exactly why the sport has become so popular. It's a social game, a game where you can make many friends, have a lot of laughs, and get lots of exercise. Today our volunteers will help you learn the fundamentals of the game as well as play safely. Our TAPA board and our internal court committee met with the county parks folks many times over these last 3 years, not only to provide input into the physical structure of the facility, but we also work together with the parks people to develop a set of play guidelines that will give every player that shows up at the courts, regardless of their skill level, an equal opportunity to play.
Complex.
Playing 2 roles today is Martha Furstenau, head of American One Credit Union, donors of this pickleball complex, along with many others. It really was a group effort.
Oh, it was a tremendous group effort, and we're just glad to be a part of the community supporting pickleball outdoors. And now, of course, we're helping the county with renovating the building which will hold pickleball indoors. So it seems like American One is all about pickleball, but actually what we're all about is supporting Jackson County parks.
Yes, and you apparently are quite a pickleballer yourself.
Well, I'm a little addicted, I have to admit, but it's a great sport. I've met so many fun people on the court, and it gets you a little exercise, and it's a great sport.
There's no doubt these courts are going to be busy all during beautiful weather, but as you mentioned, the indoor facility is under construction right now.
That's right. So there's an independent group that actually is leasing from the county in order to provide pickleball. But what American One is doing is help the county renovate the building. So if anyone's been in there in the last maybe 40 or 50 years, it actually used to be the American One Event Center. So we know the building very well. We've sponsored it before. It needs new bathrooms. It probably needs new HVAC and just tidying up the outside as well, give it a new look, a new modern look. So we're happy to do that. I think it just accentuates our investment already at the American One Event Center. And I think it's just a great effort all around.
All right, was that enough of a breather? Are you ready to get back at it?
Yeah, except I was talking the whole time.
Thanks, Martha. The chair of the Jackson County Board of Commissioners, Steve Shotwell, here today. A really exciting day for Jackson County.
Oh, yes, Greg. And it's a program that all ages can participate in. It's a complex that will be open to the public. It's, again, a use of low-level use part of the park. So, and then we rehabbed a group of tennis courts. So, yes.
I know it's one of the top 2 or 3 goals of the board is the recreational facilities in the community.
Well, 3 are healthy communities. This is healthy activity, recreational goals within our park system, and economic development. This opens us up to a lot of different companies that look at Jackson and its resources as a wonderful place to be and spend time.
A lot of collaboration in order for this to happen.
Yes, public, private, County Parks Board, the DNR Trust, and then private donations from organizations similar to the Hearst Foundation and other groups that have stepped up and made it so we could build these courts at zero cost to the taxpayers in Jackson County.
And I think the way we see it right now, it's going to be like this for a long time.
Well, my understanding is yes, they play here literally every day, and we look forward to an exciting experience for Jackson County.
Thanks, Steve.
Thank you.
More online, including a photo gallery from yesterday's ribbon cutting ceremony, plus other weekend events and activities, including Welcome Week at Jackson College. Check out the ORS photo galleries online at jtv.tv. Week 1 of high school football, the 24th season of JTV's high school football, began this past weekend. Amidst the storms and recovery, here are a few highlights from JTV Sports.
Of the 23 football season right now. Quick pitch. Williams. Boy, he's got a lot of room. The 40, 30, 20. He will not be caught in Lumen Christi one play. And just like that, they're on the board, 6-0 Titans.
Cadale Williams with a 64-yard run on their first play from scrimmage. Incredible run there.
Now we'll go power. And this is Williams, and no trouble there. So we were just a slight bit early, Josh, calling the 6 points for Lumen Christi. But they get down to the 2, knock on the door, go power, and Cadale Williams walks into the end zone. Now it's a 6-point difference for Lumen Christi with 9:19 left to go here in this first quarter. How to make a play really happen quickly because you've got to try. Oh boy, high snap, and this. Cool.
Ball's still out. Lumen's got that.
There was a center player that slid in at the last second, but Lumen Christi will take over. And Josh, inside the 10-yard line, Lumen Christi's going to get the ball back after already being up 7-0 with 8:31 still to go here in this first quarter. Coach Verbruggen. Quick little hitter inside. This one into the end zone, and just like that, it's touchdown number 2. It's Gabe King with a 9-yard TD.
9 yards. First play from scrimmage on this set of downs, and Gabe King, really nice misdirection in the backfield. Michigan Center defense was not prepared for that.
Because they know how fast Lumen Christie's coming at you. Howard's going to go to the air. He's got time. Oh my goodness! Deflected and intercepted by Cadell Williams. And just like that, center takes it. Lumen Christie takes it right back.
Williams with his first interception of the season. He led this team in interceptions last year. Excellent work off the deflection. Williams in a prime spot, doing a great job from that safety position to get the turnover, the second turnover for Michigan Center. And it'll be Lumen Christie football back at the 25-yard line. Excellent work.
And I was going to say, and Williams still powers forward for the Lumen Christie touchdown.
Good leg drive by Williams because he got hit in the backfield. Excellent work coming from the left side of that defensive line. Didn't catch who that was on the Lumen Christie, or excuse me, the Michigan Center defense. But Williams didn't care. He ran through that and did an excellent job getting into his second touchdown of the ball game after he got the INT to get the ball back for the Titan offense.
Gallen in motion. Crowley, he'll drop back. Down the middle. Williams is wide open. He's got it. The 10-5. No one will touch him. Williams in for his second score of the game.
63-yard touchdown pass. Excellent work by Timmy Crowley. Wondered how he'd do his first chance to really let one go, and he nails it. 63 yards. Williams gets his third touchdown of the game, partner. Excellent work there by the Titan offense under the tutelage there of offensive coordinator Sean Brogan in his 12th season. Really special start to this football game for Lumen Christie.
Make the most of it tonight, week 1 he is. And Williams again,
and when you
no
can
trouble.
Make plays in the passing game like that too, just really special opportunities.
And again, for us, it'll be some new teams to see and cover here on JTV. Wide open, down the sideline. I love the dive, but I'm not sure if they're going to give it to him. They're going to say at the 1. Charlie Saunders again. He had that catch earlier. Crowley looking to throw. No trouble there as Saunders is rewarded for the last catch with the touchdown reception. Lumen Christie scores again to make it 34-zip.
Call that a 2-yard touchdown pass. Timmy Crowley's second touchdown pass of the ball game. This one's first to Charlie Saunders, his first touchdown of the year. First touchdown.
Lane around the end, bounces to the outside. He's got extra. The 50, 40, down the sideline all the way to the 35-yard line.
That run presented by our friends at Minuteman Sewer and Drain Cleaning. Trust them to do the job right.
Hinkle, all kinds of pressure, and he's going to go backward. Down goes Hinkle. And this drive is snuffed out by the Titans. So to expand this conference gives them a lot of options they may not have had before. London Hampton falls forward, and he is going to get there for a Lumen Christie first. Week 1 is cruising to be in the book, and Lumen Christie is going to start on a high note. Michigan Center going into this game knowing this is going to help them see what they need to continue to work on, what they need to continue to build, and they will.
We're not going to have to take another snap, partner. That clock's going to continue to go. We got 25 on it now, but it will end 41-0. Great start to the season for Lumen Christie as they will start the year 1-0 as Michigan Center will start 0-1 for the second year in a row.
High formation, they got 2 down to the low side. They're going to hand it right up the middle. He's going to fight. He's got, look at the second, third effort. He's all the way out to the 30-yard line. Easily gains the yard that he needed. And Bradley out of the shotgun. He's going to throw the ball. He's got plenty of protection.
Look at that. Look at that.
Deep, and what a
wow,
catch.
Referee
the
down.
referee fell down, but it's not going to matter. That's a touchdown, Cooper Wires. What a throw and catch by the Pirates. This hometown crowd is loving it. The only one in the stadium that didn't see it, Dan, was the official. He fell down.
Yeah, poor guy, first game. He's got to feel terrible right now. Now, to throw a pass, that was 20, 25 yards in the air. You got to have time to throw the ball. So that's another indication that that offensive line so far hasn't missed a beat. Nice job by that line.
The protection was excellent. The throw was there. Wires did a good job of going up and out. Who's up to the task?
There he goes. There he goes. He's not in.
No
he
way.
did not get in.
Great stand. So all for nothing.
Wow. Something to go on for Onstead into their locker room. See, it's tighter. They're playing them a lot tighter.
Kelly, here's the snap. He's going to throw up the middle, and it's caught. A big run, and Griffin Amthor is going to go all the way. Touchdown, Onstead. A big bomb from Kelly to Amthor up the middle. Catch and run. 43 yards for the Wildcats. And that puts Onstead.
I think that was the first time they played. They used
big. Bradley under center again. Pressure.
Oh, look at how
He's
wide
gonna
open.
Throw.
Wide open. Wide
it's
open.
Roth down the sideline. Out of bounds. Stopped at the 8. Mason Roth, a big play for Napoleon.
Probably going to Van Poppel again. Sorry there, David.
Down 8. It's a high snap. Bradley rolls to his right. He's going to throw. And it's caught. Touchdown.
Wires.
Napoleon. Cooper Wires wide open. And Napoleon 2 points away from tying the ball game. Motion. Bradley's going to get it. Dump it to Wires off to the right. And he will be going to be close.
Got it.
He got it. Just got the 2-point conversion. And we're tied with 3 minutes to play. On second and 8,
Wires.
Kelly to the right, he's going to throw, and it's caught, wide open, Hiram, all the way down the sideline, touchdown, Onstead. What a big play, 70 yards with 2:14 left. What a response from the Wildcats.
Unbelievable. Unbelievable.
Kelly rolls to the right, throws it over the head of Wires, Hiram comes down with it, and goes all the way.
Wires gets tripped up by his own man and can't catch up. Now, do you want to hear the good news? There's 2 minutes and 14 seconds to go.
Bradley, he's got to snap it. There we go, 1:20 left. Bradley rolls to his right. He's going to throw deep.
Got Van
Poppel. And it's caught by Van Poppel. What a catch inside the 10.
Wow.
With 1:16 left, Napoleon first and goal at the 4.
They've been practicing that since they were in grade school, those two.
Bradley, Sam Jennings next to him, takes the snap, he keeps it himself, and touchdown, Napoleon.
Bradley on the keeper.
We're tied at 28 with 1:12 to play.
Trying to breathe. Wow.
What a fourth quarter we've had. Tied at 28. Good snap, good hold. The kick is good. And Napoleon's got the lead, 29-28. What a touchdown, Bradley. Under shotgun.
That defensive line has got to give some pressure.
Kelly rolls to the right. He's going to throw. It is caught by JT Hill. Did he get there? And it's going to be, this is going to be.
This referee on the bottom has a no.
The one on the top looks like he's right there, and the one on the bottom says no.
He's going to mirror the guy on the bottom, his call.
And they're going to say.
They're going to measure it. Oh, first
They
down.
are going to give it to him. Rutowski in motion, 3rd and 10. Kelly drops back, throws.
Oh, boy.
It's caught.
Oh, boy.
Aiden Pekin, a big gain to the left, and he's going to get out of bounds, too, with 10 seconds left. Here we go. Trips right at the bottom of your screen. Kelly, almost jumped. Kelly got to it. He's going to roll right. Pressure coming. Got 5 seconds. 4, 3, JT Hill. 2 seconds left. Out of bounds. First down at the 20. So here we go, receivers at the bottom, everybody back deep. 2 seconds left from the 21. This is it. Kelly takes the snap.
Defense has got to get in
Pressure
there.
coming. He's going to throw it up in the end zone. It is no good. Incomplete.
He had it.
And Napoleon survives to start the season. What a game.
What a game. My gosh, no penalties.
29-28's your final. Napoleon survives on one last stop.
More highlights, photos, and more on jtv.tv. the games this week on Thursday. We've got a great show today on JTV. We will talk more about pickleball and other improvements with Jackson County Parks Director Kyle Lewis standing by in the CNB Green Room. Also today, Don Foods and Don Foods Foundation is behind a new initiative that is pretty cool, making birthday cakes for special kids. We'll hear about that as a chapter is planted here in Jackson. We have from Swinging at the Shell and the other Albion activities, Carolyn Dobbins-Hurtau, Diane Washington, Alex Curling, and Tanoy Jackson from Young People of Purpose, rounding out today's show. Thanks so much for being here, and we get started with Kyle Lewis after this.